Welcome to the session on Dharana, where we are comparing the Ashtanga Yoga as in Tirumular's Tirumandiram and Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So till now we saw the Bahiranga Yoga and then started with the Pratyahara of the Antaranga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Dharana. Then Pratyagara we have seen. Now we'll start seeing the Dharana. Dharana means focus. So Pratyahara is moving the mind which is going external to making it inward, and focusing is Dharana. It's not only a spiritual growth activity. Dharana is required in our all the work. Any work you want to succeed in your work in office or in your sports or anything, cooking, anything you do, you require focus, dharana. Right? We'll see what Tirumular, we'll start with Tirumular's Tirumandiram in very nice shlokas, 10 shlokas with nice poetry. Tirumular is telling about dharana. We'll just check. Okay. So this is the shloka, third mandiram, 588. Kona manathai kurikondu கீழ்கட்டி வீணா தண்டு உடே வெளியுற தான் நோக்கி காணா கண் கேளா செவி என இருப்பாருக்கு வாழ்நாள் அடைக்கும் வழியது வாமே. So again, the Tirumular is telling how do you stay long in this body. That is the purpose of the dharana. That is the benefit of this. So how to do kona manathai, where the mind which is not wavering, which is already focused, mind without distraction. Kurikondu kizhkatti. Well, he says mind is in the head. When you do like Jalandhar Bandha, like he says, you are forcing the mind not to go in the body. So keeping the mind here, and Veena Tandude, so along the spine, in the prana on the central spine. Tandu means what? Stem. So stem here refers to the spine. So Veena Tandu, what the spine which is strong, which is not distracted or not having any issues. Veliyura Tan Noki. Then the beautiful line, just this line is worth talking for hours. Kana Kan, Kela Sevi. Eyes are there, but you don't see out. Kana Kan, Kan is eyes. Eyes are there, it's not seeing out. Kela Sevi. Ears are there, but not hearing. That's what we did in the Pratyahara also I was telling. When you do open eye meditation with Guruji, eyes are open, but it's not seeing anything. Senses are there, but not active. It's not going out. Kana kan kela sevi enna irupparukku வாழ்நாள் அடைக்கும் வழியதுவாமே. So that is the method. வாழ்நாள் means the life age. Adaikum means stopping. So it's not progressing. Age is not going up. It's stopping. So you stay, be like that in the body. That's what he says. வாழ்நாள் அடைக்கும் வழியது வாமே. So beautiful. Just remember this. The third line, I like it so much. Kana kan kela sevi. With eyes you don't see. With ears you don't hear. Who stays like that, they can live longer. See, what is the thing? Seeing is energy. You are wasting the energy. Mind is going out. So it's wasting the energy. So when the energy is conserved, it's not used that much. That energy is put on the spine for meditation. Then you sustain longer. So that is the beauty of this shloka. So you'll see, you can do it like a practice. Kana kan kela sevi. Eyes are there, not seeing. Ears are there, not listening. Doesn't mean closed eyes. In the world also, you see the world, but you are not grasping it. You are not accumulating. You are not collecting the impressions. You are just seeing the world. Kana kan. It's not seeing. Very subtle. It's seeing, but not registering. So that is the beauty. That is how dharana has to be done according to Tirumular. Then the next shloka. So here he compares the Shiva Malayar Sirathidai. Malayar means the person who has mountain man. His head is like a mountain. Like if you see even this photo, like Tirumala, they have big Jatamudi like a mountain. Sirathidai. Vanir Aruvi. You know the Shiva, there is a Ganges. Ganges from the head knowledge. Ganges which is pouring. Vanir. Vana means sky, Neer is water. Aruvi is fountain, waterfall. So like the Ganges is pouring out. So same way, energy is also coming down. Nilayara payum nedunadiyude. So that water is coming down along the spine. The consciousness is moving. That's what he is comparing to the Shiva with you also. You are here also Shiva, right? Silayara Poduvil Tirunadanamadum. So he is comparing to the, if you see the Shiva temple Chidambaram, Silayar Poduvil Tirunadam, Shiva dancing in a very artistic hall. If you see in the Chidambaram Darbar, you can really appreciate the beauty of that hall. Right? Tirunadanamadam, person who is dancing. Tolayada Ananda Jodi Kandene. So this he is telling, I saw the dance of Shiva. Then what happens? Tolayada Anandam. Happiness which can't be lost. Tolayada Anandam. So generally our happiness is, it comes and then after sometimes it lost. But this happiness of seeing the dance, the eternal dance of Shiva. What is the dance? The consciousness coming from the Ganges, coming from the head of Shiva. From the consciousness coming and flowing down along the spine. When you observe that spine along the energy movement, that is the dance. And when you observe the dance, you have happiness which can't be lost. Tolayada Anandam. The beautiful word. So generally our happiness keeps going away. But what is the happiness which doesn't go? Tolayada Anandam. That is this kind of happiness. So then we will see the third shloka. Third shloka, 590. மேலை நிலத்தினாள் வேதக பெண் பிள்ளை. So in the top is residing a Devi, a lady who is cherished by the Vedas, the Devi. Okay. Moola nilathil tuilgindra murtiyai. The Murti, the Shiva is residing, sleeping in the Mooladhara, in the bottom. ஏலை எழுப்பி இவளுடன் சந்திக்க, when you raise the Shiva and bring him up and make him to meet the Devi in the top, பாலனும் ஆவான் பரானந்தியானையே. You become young. So how to be youthful? Just this line, just this sutra, if everybody in the Westerners know, they spend lot of money, $1 billion industry to be young. So all he says is do pranayam, do dharana, that raise your kundalini, make it to reach to the top. Then you become young. Balanum avan. Bala means child, youth. Balanum avan paranandi ane. He says my guru's promise. Nandi is Tirumala's guru. He says this is my promise on the guru. He is so sure that I am promising. So what to do? The Shiva, the consciousness is residing and sleeping in the Mooladhara. When you raise it and bring it to the top, meeting the Devi, meeting the energy in the top, in the head, then you become be youthful. Balanum avan. So this is same thing. Another one more beautiful point it comes here. Really, I like this shloka, the third line. Kadai vasalai katti kalai எழுப்பி. So again, Muladhara you hold, raise the energy, blocking the Muladhara. Kalai எழுப்பி, எழுப்பி means wake up. Idai was last sutra shloka he tells you do, but here you tell how to do. Idaivasale noki inidul niriti. Idaivasal means the nabi, the manipura. So here the where the apana is going down, prana is going up. There you like a kumbhaka, like you are holding it. Inidul niriti, idaivasal noki, holding the energy in the idaivasal, the center. மடைவாயிற் கொக்கு போல வந்தித்திருப்பாருக்கு. So that is the beautiful. Then you be patient. See, if you see a koku is the stork, like crane, right? In the stream, koku like crane will be just be stable waiting for the fish to come. It doesn't know when the fish will come. All it does is to be ready and wait. So that is the property, that is how we have to do. You do all the practices, but when you will get it, when the fish will come, you don't know. So you wait. You can't just wait and far away. You have to be in the stream. You have to keep doing the practices and wait. Madaivayir kokku pola, like the crane waiting patiently for the fish to come, for the energy. When it happens, you don't know. Then udayamal uri irkalum ame. This is the way not to break the body. That is udayamal means not, which is breaking, right? Not to let the body is dissolving. So without doing that, how to sustain the body is saying. Kadaivasale katti kale. See the poetic nature also come. Kadaivasal is the Muladhara. Idaivasal is the Manipura. Then Madaivayir. Madaivayir here is the Madai means the stream, the top of the stream, the where the crane is waiting. Madaivayir kokku pola vandithu irupparku. He is staying. He has to stay in the practice. You can't leave. You can't stay at home and do something. You have to be in the practice and do it. Then Udayama Uri Irkalum Ame. That then this you sustain this body. Next shloka 3592. Kalanda Uyurudan Kalam Ariyil. See, Uyir, the life, is in the body. How long? Nobody knows. It is dissolved. The Uyir is Kaland. Kaland means it's dissolved. It's not separate. It's dissolved in the body. It's part of the body. Like sugar and water, it's dissolved. You can't separate once it dissolves, right? The Uyir and the body, it's dissolved. It's together. Kalam Ariyil. Kalam is the time. You don't know how long it will be there. But then the second line says, Kalanda Uyiradu Kalam Nirukam. Life is determined by the duration of the breath. Kalanda Uyiradu Kalam Nirukam. The duration of how long your life will stay is the prana, the energy. Kalanda Uyiradu Kaladu Kattir. Both are mixed together. Kaladu Kattir. So the prana, the energy and the life, everything is mixed. How long the prana moves up and down, that much time the life stays in the body. Kalanda Uyiradu Kala. So when you hold the prana, Kalanda Uyirudal Kalamum Nirkume. When you hold the prana, when you do these practices, when you do dharana, what's happening? Prana is not moving, not going out. It's staying, stabilizing. Then along with that prana which is in the body, the life also nirkume, life also stays, becomes standstill, time stands still, doesn't move. The counter is not going. When you do dharana, when you do meditation, so when your breathing is almost stops, the energy stops move. If you are holding like 30 minutes, you are there, it's like you are extending your life. It's a beautiful knowledge what is given. Kalanda uyudam kalamum nirkume. The time also stops along with the life. It's beautiful. Kalanda uyurudan kalam ariyal. Kalanda uyiradu kalin nirkam. Kalanda uyiradu kaladu kattir. Kalanda uyirudal uyir udal. The udal is body, uyir is the life. So when both are together, along with that, the time also stops. That is the purpose, the benefit of doing dharana. How to do, we just saw the two previous shlokas, right? Next shloka, 593. So this people who knows the advanced course of art of living will really appreciate. Advanced course, what we do, we keep doing. It's like a residential program or non-residential also, nowadays happening online also. You keep doing the more from morning to evening, lot of practices will be happening, sadhana, meditation, so many things happening, but in silence. Only the teacher will be talking, the participants silence. Why? Silence is golden. Silence, when you are silent, you will understand really what is the power of silence. If you're not experienced, you have to do. Okay? That is the shloka, the experiencing why we have to be silent. Why tiravadar manadilor madundu. So silent people, why tiravadar, who don't open up, who don't speak, meaning people who are silent, in their mind they have a great treasure. Big maadu undu. Vaai thirappare valiyittu paaichuvar. People who open their mouth, who keeps blabbering, who keeps talking, they are wasting the treasure, wasting the energy, they are sending the energy out, they are wasting. Vaai thirappare valiyittu paaichuvar. The paaichuvar means they are like a hose pipe, you just put water and water, paichur. Paichur means water is going out, like that energy is going out, wasting. Vai tiravador madittu muduvar. People who don't speak, madittu, with intelligence they stop it. Vai tiravadar, people who don't speak, people who are in silent, through intelligence, through malam, they are intelligently keeping their mouth closed. Then what happens? Koi tirava vidir kozhayumame. Beautiful line. Koi means the treasure, which is what you get when you do all these practices, which is opening up of the top, the energy, the Sahasrara chakra. When you don't, your life, when you don't even try to open the treasure, you are a waste. You are a coward. You are not up to the mark. That's what he, now I'm not telling, Tirumular is telling. Kozhayumame, you are a coward. Like you are not trying something new. Who is a coward? Who doesn't want to try something new? He is so comfort in his, what is happening in his normal life. He is so comfort. Who is a hero? Who wants to try something new in his life. When you meditate, when you be silent, that is trying new. Feel what is the difference it's making in your life. Beautiful shloka. I keep telling. See, some shlokas, few words you can just keep chanting here and there. This is like one of those. Vai tiravadar manadil or madundu. People who silent, they have a great treasure. Vai tirappare valiyittu paichivar. They are wasting. Vai Thiravadar Madittu Muduvar. People who keeping silent intelligently, they are conserving. Koi Tirava Vidir Koyumame. People who are not opening up to this great treasure is a coward. Beautiful, very, very, just lot of, though I'm just telling, you are just seeing, this needs to be, you have to keep on thinking about this. How much time I'm wasting in my normal activity and how much time I'm spending for my sadhana. Sadhana means not just that half an hour or 1 hour in the yoga mat or in the you do meditation. Throughout the day, whenever you speak, you are wasting energy. Just analyze from, let's say, past 1 hour before you are watching this, what all you spoke and how much is important in that. If you really analyze, not even 5% which is really important for you, and out of that 5, most of them will be transactional, like did I do this, did I do that, that is even you really leave that. If you really feel 1-2% of only of the talking is really useful, just think. Okay, Guruji's one beautiful one line, one quote, he says, purpose of words is to create silence. The words which doesn't cause silence in the mind is of no use. Okay, so next shloka 594. So here is comparing the body, is just analyzing the body. Very same concept, nothing great new, but everything is just telling in a different way. Varumam palagalam. So he now is telling the benefit, first line. So you will live long life when மனத்திடை போழ்கின்ற வாயு புறம்படா பாய்ச்சுரில், when the prana is not going out. Purampada, puram means outside, purampada, not touching out. When the mind and the vayu is the prana, manam is the mind which is not going out, then ஏழு சால் லோகம் இரண்டு பெருவாய்தல் பாழி பெரியாதோர் பள்ளி அறையே. So it's like a temple. The temple has 7 doors. ஏழு சால் லோகம், 7 holes, sorry, 2 peruvail, 2 doors, that is the anus and the genitals, 2 doors, and 7 holes, like 7 windows, like 2 ears, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, right, nabi. So that 7, இரண்டு பெருவாய்தல் பாழி பெரியாதோ, a very old temple, there is a nice bedroom. Palli Araya is a bedroom. So just comparing the body. So how do you treat this body? How do you make the body not to die? In this body you can live long time when you do this. When you don't allow the mind and prana to go out. Okay. So here 5. நிரம்பிய ஈரைந்தில் 5 இவை போனால். So நிரம்பிய, which is full of 2, 5 into 2. Out of that you remove the 5. இறங்கி விழித்திருந்து தென் செய்வை பேதாய். What is the use of being sad? He's just addressing some woman who's very sad. So what is this? What is this 10? What is this 5? There are 5 Jnanendriyas and 5 Karmendriyas. So it's like the hardware Karmendriyas, where we does 5 things, and then the 5 Jnanendriyas, which is the software behind the hardware. Right, so I'll just show a nice slide which I saw Pinterest, sorry. Nice picture, Karmendriyas. meaning the tongue, hand, feet, genitals, and anus, which does the 5 major actions of speech, holding, walking, procreation, and excretion. And the mind operates, and this is the software, the hearing, sense of hearing through the tongue, which is speaking, sense of touch through the hand, it's working. So, like that, sight, sense of sight through the mind, through the thing, it is working, walking, so feet, so like that, taste, tongue, so like that, this is 5 software and 5 hardware. So out of this 5, if when the prana goes, like when somebody dies, these still exist as a body, but without this is of no use. So that's what he's trying to tell. Tirumular is telling, நிரம்பிய ஈரைந்தில் ஐந்து இவை போனால், if the 5 goes, there is no point in crying. But what you do, but then what is he telling, விரம்பினை கோலி வழி செய்குவார்க்கு, who can living in this world, who can go beyond the senses, even when the prana is there, the mind is operating with this karmendriyas, the jnanendriyas, the operating using the karmendriyas. But even when we are living in this world, when you go beyond the senses, even though the karmendriya is operating, you are not actually involved in the actions. That's what he says. One goes beyond the senses organs, the karmendriyas, then kuranginai kottai poyadulu mame. So the monkey mind can be controlled. The monkey mind, kuranginin kotai. Kotai means the actions, very naughty actions of the mind can be controlled, who goes beyond the senses through the dharana. Okay, that's what this thing says. So நிரம்பிய ஈரைந்தில் ஐந்திவை போனால், out of this 10, if the 5 leaves, that is the software, the jnanendriya leaves, can't do anything with the body, only if the body is existing, the senses. But when you are living in the world, when you go beyond the senses and you can control it, even though it exists, like the previous slokas, kannirundum kana, even when the eye is seeing, you are not capturing. Then kuranginin kottai, the naughtiness of the mind, all the things with the mind, the kurangu, the monkey, whatever it does can be controlled. Another very my one of the favorite, which I started liking the shloka. So nice, great philosophy covered in few words. Munnam vandanar ellam mudindanar. People who have come in the past, all have gone. So just imagine, there are millions of years have gone, millions, billions of people have come and gone. Everybody has left. பின்னை வந்தவருக்கு என்ன பிரமாணம்? What is the guarantee of people who are going to come? Current batch and future batch. People who are coming and people who are going to come. What is the guarantee that they will stay? What is the proof that they will stay? What is the guarantee? Pramanam. Pramanam means what is the guarantee? 300 கோடி உருகதி பேசிடல். If they keep talking about them, people who have come and gone, it's in millions, 300 crores. It's just a number. He is just telling. For the rhymingly, he is telling 300 kodi, 300 crores is the, when we keep talking, Urugadi. Gadi is the fate. If they keep talking about their fate. Enna mayam. Enna mayam means what a miracle. Idigare nirkume is not asking a question, is making a statement. Idiyum karai. Karai is the bank, the river bank, but it's falling and the water is flowing. The prana and the life is flowing and the river keeps flowing. The bank after some time can't withstand the power of the water, it collapses. Idiyum Karai. The Karai is the river bank. Idi means which is falling. But he says, Enna Mayam. Wow, what a miracle. This body with the river bank, Nirkume, he says it can withstand. The collapsing river bank will hold. What a miracle. If you do all these practices, he's telling that also. Millions of people have come and gone. But, and he's telling this also, that Idigare Nirkume, it will stand. The body can withstand. See, it's both. If you just look, everybody comes here and dies. But here, Tirumular is telling, Idigare Nirkume, says he's giving a, and he's telling, Venna Mayam, he's telling that also. Oh, what a miracle. Wow. He's supposed to live for more than 3000 years before attending the Siddha Samadhi. So, Enna Mayam, what a miracle. A body can be withhold. முன்னர் வந்தனர் எல்லாம் முடிந்தனர் பின்னை வந்தவருக்கு என்ன பிரமாணம்? People who come in the past, all have gone. Who is going to come? What is the guarantee they won't go? If they keep talking about them, it's just numbers. 300 crores, some numbers of people have come and gone. But what a miracle! Idigare Nirkumi. The river bank, the body which is holding the water, the current, the prana, the energy, can withhold. Beautiful. Very nice. Then the last shloka for dharana. Last shloka for dharana. Beautiful method. Yeah, very highest form of meditation. How to do is telling here in this thing. Aritha udalai. The udal, the body which is aripu. Aripu means decaying, which is like the water when it keeps going along the stone, it keeps slowly taking away the stone, right? That is aripu, arika. So when the body is decaying slowly, what to do? Aimbhudatil Vaitu, in the body. So this is the attention, how to do the dharana. From the body, move the attention to the five elements. Aimbhudatil Vaitu, five elements. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithivi. This is the order from which came Akasha, space. From space came Vayu, air. From air came Agni. Agni, Apa. From Agni, Apa is water. From Apa, water, came the Prithvi. So this is in Taitra Upanishad. This is how the creation is formed, is told. So Aimbhudatil Vaitu, Porutha Aimbhudan Sattadir Pondu. From the five thing, there is a subtler form of the five element. That's called Tanmatras. Tantadir. Tanmatras, which is the, see, the earth element. Earth Tanmatra is the like again hardware and software. What is not manifested, it's called Tanmatra. What is manifested is called the five elements. So there is a corresponding what is unmanifested form of the element. So from the body move to the elements. From the elements moves to the Tanmatras. And then the same order. See, from I was telling, no, Prithvi, the earth, then water, then fire, air, and the space. Space is the most subtlest. So, how do you reach the space? Sound, vibration is connecting to the space element. Terita manam tit sattadir. Sattam is the sound. Sattadir sella. From the thing move to the sound, from the sound move to the vibrations. That is called Nada Yoga. Nada Yoga is the Anahata, the unheard, unstruck sound. Sound means you need require two things to struck. sound which is unstruck. See, there is no, but the sound, it creates a vibration. If you start feeling the vibration, Dharitadu dharane, then it becomes dharana. Tar paratode, tat param. Param is beyond, that, which is that. You become aware of that, which is beyond the sound. That is dharana. What a beautiful definition is giving. So again I will tell. From the body, move to the five elements. I become aware. Oh, my body. This is not the body. Oh, this is earth element. This muscle is earth element. What I am, the heat in me is the fire element. The air in me is the water element. Sorry, air in me is the air element. The prana, the water in me is the water element. And everything is in the space. And then subtler, going beyond that, tanmatra, which is not manifested of these five elements, becoming aware of that, and then reaching the subtlest form, the sound of these five elements and the vibration, and then going beyond that, tat paratode, on that para is taritadu dharane. Then dharana is fructified. Dharana has happened. That is dharana. Beautiful. The order, that how to do dharana is giving the technique also. Tirumular is giving the technique of the dharana, how to do. Beautifully. So we had so many shlokas and we have just seen the Tirumular has given the technique and the benefit, and in very poetic form of doing the dharana also. What is dharana? So everything is covered in a very nice form. Okay. So now we will move to the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. What Patanjali Maharishi talks about dharana. Okay. So I was telling dharana starts, the first sutra of the sadhana pada ends, and second pratyahara it ends. The first sutra of the vibhuti pada, that is starts with dharana. So vibhuti means accomplishment, what has happened, or to siddhis, what all the things you get. But in the later chapter, he describes how to do this dharana, dhyana, samadhi, and then together samyama, and then all the siddhis, accomplishments. But dharana, so I was just wondering, why is this still here? It could have been in some sadhana pada. Why it is in vibhuti pada? At least the first few shlokas. Why dharana, dhyana, samadhi is in vibhuti pada? So I'm not getting an actual answer. Only what I read, what I'm thinking is um, effort is less involved. It has to happen with the grace of the master. These things has to happen. Asana, pranayama, pratyahara and all we can do, make an effort. But dharana, dhyana, samadhi should happen. See, for example, in there is a shloka in where he says avanarulale avantal vanangi, meaning to even to pray to Shiva, you require his blessing. It's not that you pray to Shiva and then you get his blessings. No, even for you to pray to Shiva, blessings are required. So to do dharana, to do dharana, dhyana, samadhi, it has to happen. But you can prepare the body in the sadhana pada. It's just my understanding. We'll see. Okay. So we'll come to the shloka. Already you would have read it. Desha bandha chittasya dharana. So what Tirumular tells in 10 beautiful shlokas, 10 4 lines, so 40 lines, each 4 words, around 160 words. Patanjali Maharishi tells in 4 words. Desha, location, Bandha, holding, Chitta, the mind. When you hold in one location, that is dharana. So simple definition. So it's majestic. It just carries the power of what has to be told. Just 4 words. Dharana is, so you read, there's no look up for grammar here. So you can read from anywhere. Dharana is when you hold the mind, bandha, holding the mind, chitta in a location. Desha is dharana. So it can be done anytime. When you are doing your work, you are holding the mind in your work, fully attentive. So you are watching me, listening to this knowledge. No other thoughts in the mind, right? Only watching. This is dharana. You are watching your TV favorite show. That is dharana. Or you are cooking. That is dharana. So everything, when the mind is focused in one location doing one thing, then it becomes dharana, right? So we completed a very nice. I felt so nice talking about this, reading about this, and talking about this. Hope you all enjoyed about dharana, the focus, concentration. Many people, there is no difference for them between dharana and dhyana. So dhyana is different. Dhyana is the next step. So here dharana, you require the focus. Desha bandha chittasya. Bandha, you are holding little effort. Little bit is there. But dhyana is next step. So when you are just fully attending on the breath or on any meditation, you are just fully aware of the guided meditation or your own, you are focusing on anything, you are only doing dharana, you are not meditating. So what is meditation? We'll see in the next videos. Hope you liked it. Whatever we like, we share, right? If you find it useful, tell people. Actually this is not everybody will like. This is little high knowledge. People who are really interested in the yoga, wants to know more about yoga or themselves, the path. So send it to those people. If you just send it to normal, it's not like a TV show where everybody will like, right? So just find who will be interested in this and let them also get benefit, and let me know what you think about this. If you find anything which is wrong or any different, many things are my opinions also in this, so anything which you feel which can be different or what you think, comment on it. Okay, thank you.